Hey guys, it's Oluvids, and Bravely Default 2 is coming to PC. What's Bravely Default?
Alright, so if you don't have a Nintendo handheld, then you might not have heard of this RPG. It's made by none other than Square Enix, and well, believe it or not, it's secretly Final Fantasy. Or at least, it was originally planned to be Final Fantasy. While it no longer has that name, you'll see a lot of familiar things like spell names, item names, and monsters. If you're in the group that didn't really like modern Final Fantasy's more action-focused direction, well, this is the perfect series for you. It's pretty much like classic Final Fantasies made in the modern day. You got 4 heroes going on a quest that involves a crystal somehow. The gameplay, of course, is turn-based, but they have a system called Brave and Default. If you spend Brave points, then you'll be able to use up future turns all at once. You can do it up to 4 actions, however, if you go into the negative, then your next turns will be used to recharge until you're back to 0. You can gain extra Brave points by using the Default command, which is pretty much like the guard command, but you can also gain a Brave point each time you do it. They also have jobs and sub-jobs, but if you want me to make a guide on how that whole battle system works, I'd be happy to if people ask for it in the comments. While Bravely Default and Bravely Second were made for the 3DS, which might make it tricky to port, Bravely Default 2 was made for the Nintendo Switch, so it works a lot more like a regular console game. According to a recent PR announcement from Square Enix, the game sold 950,000 units worldwide, nearly reaching the big 1 million mark. So with the game getting that many sales, while only being on one system, I can see why they'd want to bring it to another platform. They did the same thing with Octopath Traveler, which is another Nintendo Switch RPG made by Square. The game got to go on PC and Xbox, so who knows, maybe Bravely Default 2 will also end up on Xbox. Anyway, the Steam port of Bravely Default 2 is coming out on September 2nd. However, it will be on sale for $53.99 until September 13th. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. As for me, I'm glad that these Nintendo exclusive RPGs are going out to other platforms. Even though I do primarily play on Nintendo Switch, I've recently been getting into gaming on PC, so it's good to have multiple options for people to choose. The game was pretty good from when I played. You can get a free demo on Nintendo Switch if you want to try it out. But yeah, it has voice acting, enemies in the overworld, a very familiar battle jingle, and it's actually pretty challenging. The bosses definitely take advantage of this game's unique mechanics. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Definitely subscribe and look to the rest of my channel, because I'm sure you'll find more videos that interest you. Also, make sure to check the description so that you can find things like my other social medias or even my Discord server. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys next time.